Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Megan, I'm the mother of tarot, and I want to get a head start on 2021 predictions because for a lot of us, 2020 has been a little crazy. It's been like this roller coaster ride, up and down, at least it has for me, and I want to get into some of the messages. I did a really long meditation and I did some scripting, so I did some writing. I kind of broke down the year for 2021. So I broke it down in 3 parts. And each part has 4 months. So I'm going to kind of go through each energy for that period of time. And this is mostly going to be a more positive reading. There are some darker things, of course, that I see, but I want to make it light. I want to make it fun. I want us to get excited about the new year. So these are going to be general messages for the year of 2021. I am going to do a pick a card reading soon for 2021, so stay tuned, hit the notification bell so you're notified, and I'm excited about that reading as well. Okay, so I did my scripting, I wrote a bunch of information down, and then I just pulled some cards, and they tie in perfectly, and I'm excited about this because some of the things coming so it's January through April of 2021 is going to be better communication. I can tell, or I feel, I'm sure a lot of you have noticed on social media, things have been a little hectic, especially in America. I'm sure other countries are a little bit different, but people have a hard time communicating because there's been a rise in our emotions, right? A rise in our anger and our passion, and there's just been a lot of intense energies, and when you're feeling those intense energies and you're scared and you're overwhelmed, right? We're on this roller coaster ride. We don't always communicate best because we kind of let our ego overrule us and we let our emotions get the best of us. So in the beginning of 2021, I see a lot of people learning, like we're in a process right now of learning how to communicate better with other people, and people not just like in, our own country, but in other countries, because everyone communicates so differently. So I see just a lot of like clear communication happening and a lot of clearing of blockages of our throat chakra. And I thought it was perfect because one of the cards I pulled was 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So a lot of throat chakra energy. We're going to be voicing our opinions better. We're going to be able to express ourselves in a clearer way and have better conversations, okay? Better conversations. Because I feel as though there's good conversations happening now, but there are also a lot of darker, more aggressive, shaming conversations, right? And I see just a lot more peaceful conversations, which is awesome. One of the first messages I was getting that tarot and astrology is going to be more prominent. There's a lot of people seeking answers right now and having more time to do it. So I see tarot readers and astrologers and life coaches and just the spiritual community really growing and being really prominent, more prominent on social media, because it has grown a lot this past year. And I feel after this year, people are looking for more answers. People that had or have confusion are turning to the stars, turning to cards, turning to other sources of information to get more out of life, right? To bring in more peace and harmony and fulfillment. And that's why I have the fulfillment card. So people just are going to be really going after fulfillment, and like a lot of spiritual awakening is going to be happening. I feel as though it's already started this year, but it was kind of just like the pre-awaken. Like people are just kind of like, oh, what is up with spirituality? What are they talking about? What is meditation? But towards like the end of this year, like December and then into January, people are really going to be awakening because I do have the Death card and the Judgment card. So people are really going to be shaking up their reality, really finding themselves, spending time in their own time with the quiet time. A lot of people are going to be like meditating, spending time in their own energy, reading books, things like that. And I feel like for a lot of you watching my channel, a lot of you are light workers, a lot of you are healers, and a lot of you are starting to start your own business, or you've been thinking about it, or you're starting to have a more vocal energy on social media where you're sharing your gifts and you're talking about different ways to heal. So I feel like for those of you that have started a business, that it's really going to be needed. Like light workers are really going to be needed because all of these people that have gone through this 2020 year of just being kind of distracted and having a hard time, because they're going to need people like you. They're going to need it, is what I'm seeing. Also, I was getting messages about like improvements in our rainforest, more trees. So I feel like there's going to be some sort of organization, or which I know there are a lot out there, but it's going to be more prominent. There's going to be more attention on Mother Nature and taking care of our planet. So I see that for the first 4 months of 2021. And earlier I pulled the Empress card, and my Empress card on my other deck has a tree on it. And it just was perfect because I see like the birth of a lot of trees. I see us really taking care of our planet. A lot of people getting involved and like new resources to help our planet as well. So that's really exciting news. Okay, and as far as some of the darker energies, it's not really dark, but I mean, it is dark, but it's also really beautiful because while there's going to be a lot of people going within and fighting their inner demons and challenging their beliefs, there's a lot of discomfort in that growth, in that healing, in that shadow work, right? So I feel as though a lot of people are going to be questioning the people that are around them, the jobs that they have, and I feel for light workers, this already happened for you this year. Like, people that are watching my channel, I feel like you're all challenging where you work and what you do and what's going on, and like there's going to be a new wave of that happening for people next year, and a lot of us are going to help guide them, if that makes sense. So there's going to be a lot of people going through this like really intense transformation, and it's going to be really beautiful, but they're not going to know how to handle it, so they're going to need people to help them. Also, for these people awakening up, there's going to be a stronger intuition, a stronger thirst for knowledge, like a fiery energy, like lighting a fire within them is what I see. Like a lot of people are going to have this new brightness inside them, this new hunger for a better life, and being really resilient as well is what I'm hearing. So a lot of you that are watching that are light workers, we have the second chakra, Archangel Ariel, which talks about the solar plexus. So a lot of us are going to have like this really strong confidence in our energy and who we are. So if you've been on your spiritual path for the majority of this year, or since before that, I just see like a new sense of confidence, being so completely happy in your energy and who you are, and really unshakable because that energy, you're growing into that to be able to help people. So for those of you that want to help people and want to start your own business or something like that, I see that you just having this like really powerful like golden aura, which is really beautiful. Okay, and then we have the Nine of Cups and the Two of Cups. So for those of you watching that are trying to form new friendships, spiritual connections, or a romantic partner, I see a lot of that coming in the beginning of the new year. A lot of soul connections, a lot of soul tribes, a lot of just happiness, finding people that are like you. And I see this actually happening more at the end of this year, but really coming into fruition in the beginning of the new year. So soul tribes forming, romantic, spiritual partners coming in, and just a lot of just happiness and excitement and like support, like that energetic support from like-minded people. Yeah, because we have the fulfillment card. So I see a lot of fulfillment, a lot of happiness, just like a new wave of energy coming in. And with the Six of Pentacles, I'm getting the sense of like rebuilding the planet. So it's like starting with the rainforest, right? But there's going to be more to it than that. There's going to be more to it. There's going to be a focus on rebuilding communities, poverty, third world countries, rainforest. I really see like a big emphasis on rebuilding the planet where it's really needed. Okay, so then after the first 4 months of 2021 kind of wrap up, it's going to be a lot of, like I said, inner work, quiet time, going within, kind of hermit energy. And then when we get into May to August, I see more fast-moving energy. I see a lot of really amazing jobs. And I wrote down earlier when I was pulling some cards, I pulled the Eight of Wands. So a lot of new fast-moving energy, and then I just pulled some more cards, and I got the Ace of Wands and the Action card. So I see a lot of new opportunities. I also pulled the Golden Opportunity. So a lot of jobs will be coming in. A lot of people are going to be shifting so much in the first 4 months that they're going to be either like quitting jobs or looking for new jobs or starting companies. I'm also seeing a lot of people starting fundraisers. So it's a really good time if you're really passionate about something, going on in the world, whether it's like cleaning up the ocean or planting trees, third world countries, poverty. right? Broken homes, the school systems, something like that. I see it being an amazing time to start a fundraising or a nonprofit organization or something like that. I feel like that's going to be a big focus, or just to even just get involved in helping out. I see a lot of people wanting to help, like after everyone's kind of worked on themselves and cleared a lot and stepping into this new energy. I see a lot of people wanting to like help and having more energy and a fuller cup to be able to do that. Yeah, and then again we have the Knave of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles, right? This is all about starting something new, new money coming in, new jobs, starting from the ground up. Maybe some people will be starting their own business, but I see like a boom in the economy, so that's cool. I also see a lot of people turning more to natural medicine and like energy healing, so that being really prominent. So if that's something that you're thinking about going into, like natural medicine, energy healing, crystal healing, tarot reading, like whatever type of healing, maybe being a therapist or a counselor, I see that being really prominent in May to August of 2021. A lot of people turning to more holistic remedies and them having more, that area of the world just having a lot more respect and just being much more approved by society. I also see by May and August of 2021 more confidence coming in, less fear. I feel like all this fear that's been building up and trying to clear out and all of this chaos that we've entered in 2020 really starting to calm down by May, really starting just more peace and like calmness and more light being shown on all of the fear being portrayed by the news and in social media and things like that. I also see like really innovative ideas coming in, new inventions, really just brilliant minds really expanding in that time. New creative ideas for your business, for your jobs, for your life purpose, for your soul purpose, things like that really coming into fruition. And for those of you that are starting a business right now, during 2020, I really see it starting to take off between May and August, and by the end of the year, which I'll get into, is going to be like really awesome. But I see it starting to really prosper and you really starting to master your craft completely. And for those of you that have been starting their business, I'm hearing to like have a lot of faith and keep going, because there's going to be some fears, some doubts. There's right before we have these breakthroughs or these successes in life and in our business and our energy and in everything, sometimes we start to feel all these doubts creep in and these fears, and so just to be aware of that. And I love how I wrote down balance, more balance happening, because I have the Two of Pentacles, which is all about balancing energy. So I do see a lot more balance coming in, a lot more peace. And I know that seems like it's a ways away because it's, close to a little less than a year, but I just see everyone having like a fresh breath of air is like what I'm hearing. Also being a very playful time as well. So still having a lot of fun, still a lot of good energy coming in, good opportunities. It's just like a lot of fast moving energy. I feel like a lot's going to be happening at once. I also see a lot of people coming out of debt. So I see finances improving. So if you are in debt or you're struggling, as long as you're starting to take proactive actions now, like starting to learn how to budget your money, starting to learn how to save and invest, and like taking the proper steps, I see you paying off debt. A lot of people paying off debt, and the debt, and especially in America, coming down. Because I know I've looked it up before. It's about 85% of Americans are in debt on average of tens of thousands of dollars. So I see that number coming down for a lot of people. And I love how this thinking man's holding a crystal, because I really feel like there's going to be so many new energies coming into life, and I feel like science is going to be mixed in with spirituality and energy healing and quantum physics, and there's just going to be a lot more connection with all of those. They're not going to be so separate. And yeah, right next to the golden opportunity, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So a lot of people are going to be finding their new life purpose, new destiny, and new excitement for life. And just a lot of good fortune coming. I'm also feeling like a lot of people are going to go more plant-based. Like, eating less meat as well, and just honoring like the factory farming is such a big part of, the ecosystem and destroying Mother Nature. And I'm not trying to preach veganism, it just is. It's just a fact. And I feel like there's just going to be a lot more attention drawn to that. And I don't think people are going to give up meat and it's going to stop, but people are going to be more conscious of it and eating less of it. Okay, now I'm going to get into the messages for the later part of the year. So we're going to do September to December 2021, and then afterwards I'm going to do a collective reading for everybody watching, just messages, general messages, so if you want to stick around for that as well. Okay, so I'm excited for September to December because I feel like a lot of us are going to be feeling so strong in our own energy and so empowered, and so we're just going to have cleared so much. And I have the door to personal healing and happiness and the strength card. So I feel like a lot of us are going to be taking solo trips and vacations, pampering ourselves more, just feeling more at peace and just strong and bold, and not letting the energies outside of us shake us, right? We're not letting things bring us down. We're standing really grounded and really just really happy, and feeling a lot of joy. And with that, when we start to become unshakable, it's because we see the world differently. It's all about our perspective, and that's what the hangman represents, right? Seeing the world in a new light. So I feel as a lot of you watching, you're like, oh, I already do see the world in a new light. I see it, but you're going to see it in a more peaceful light. You're going to see things like, you're going to see all the dark energy people are going through as something positive, and like, you're going to understand that they're on their journey, and that's why they're going through that, and you're not going to be like coming down to people's level. Like, you are not going to be so worried about them. Like, you know, if you're a light worker and you're helping people, you're not going to absorb their energy. You're not going to feel their pain. You're going to be able to help them, and you're going to be able to stay in your own energy. Like, you don't feel the need as like an empath, right, to come down to their energy, because I still do that sometimes. I'm getting better at it. But it's hard for us not to, because we sympathize and it's easy for us to feel their energy. But you're going to be in such a good, strong place that you're not going to be coming down to that. You're going to be standing really strong. And then there's going to be a whole new wave of people starting to wake up and come into spirituality, a whole new group of people. So for those of you starting a business right now in the realm of helping people or helping the planet or just being like a light worker, I see it completely taking off at the end of next year. So yeah, September through December, I see a lot of prosperity and happiness and just a loving energy. You having so much love to give, because no one can bring you down your energy, because we have the undying love. The love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. Yeah, so we just see so much love that you have to give, because that's what the world needs more than anything. It's love and connection, right? Love and connection. I also was really feeling that by the end of next year, a lot of us are going to be really feeling more connected to not just people, but people like in other parts of the world, in other cultures. We're going to be learning, you know, I talked about in the beginning of the year, learning better communication skills, but we're also going to be learning how to communicate with people in other cultures, because something I've learned this past year is, you know, even people that speak English, like in Europe or in Australia, even talking with them, it's so different, not just in the words, but in the inflection of the words and the sayings, and you can completely miscommunicate with somebody based on just cultural differences. And I feel like there's going to be a new awareness of that, and there's going to be a new acceptance and a new like view on the world in a bigger picture, in a bigger way. And I'm really excited for that, because it's really going to help our planet, because communication, we know, is so important, right? Also, I really feel starting in September, there's going to be a brighter awareness of all the good things happening in the world. All the good things happening, there's going to be more attention brought to it than the darker energies. Like, there'll still be attention brought to the darker energies and the negative things happening in the world, but there's going to be more influencers and people on social media that are going to be kind of like shifting people's perspectives in a way to see that like everything's so positive and beautiful, and really bringing more awareness to that, which is going to bring a lot more peace to everybody. So I see people speaking up and being more vulnerable and just shining so much light to not just people's own inner reflection, own inner world, but to like everything in society, like everything in the whole entire world, if that makes sense. Like I just keep seeing like bigger picture. Yeah, so I see a lot of hard work paying off. I see with the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords just breaking free. Less mental clutter, less mental chatter, more risk taking. And yeah, I love this. Embrace oneness with the universe. So really feeling connected to everyone and everything is what I'm seeing for a lot of people, especially in the spiritual community. People feeling very connected, right? Because some people, I still have the mindset where it's like, oh yeah, I want to be connected to them, but I don't want to be connected to them. It's like, we are all connected as one, and it really is a beautiful thing, because even the people we're connected to that we can't stand, that we hate, or that we really dislike, they are our best teachers. Those people that we can't stand, it's because we can't stand certain things within ourselves, because everyone's a reflection of our own energy. So us finding like a new appreciation for those people, even those leaders that are evil or bad or racist, we're finding some sort of place in our heart for them and some love for them, and just seeing everyone in a new energy. And also like understanding when we're in the spiritual life and we're growing and learning about our guides and who our angels are, and source energy and what's spirit. And I think people feel so separate from them. People can feel so separate, like, okay, my guides are here and my angels are here, but really we are all one with them, just like we're all one with everybody on the planet, all the people. We're one with all of our guides and angels. So that's why you hear me say source energy or spirit, because it's all connected in this beautiful energetic field. And that's where I draw my information from. That's where I channel it from. It's from everything. It's from you. It's from everyone that's connected. And I feel like we're going to start seeing that more prominently, and it's going to strengthen us and empower us, knowing that we have this power that seems so outside of us that's really inside of us, right? I also see a lot of options. Something with like having lots of options, having a lot of emotional fulfillment in all areas of our life, welcoming the bad things that come in, getting excited about the challenges, just having just a way more positive perspective than we can even imagine right now is really cool. So I want to pull one card for the overall energy of 2021. Let's pull like one card and just see what comes out. Okay, yeah, this is perfect. It's the Temple Path. The Temple Path, yeah. So it's just awakening, coming on into our spiritual journey, being on the right path. This is about just awakening, seeing the light, seeing a fresh perspective, trusting our own intuition, our own inner guidance, not relying on other people, being on our journey, and then respecting other people for being on their path and understanding and accepting that, right? So this is perfect for 2020. I was a little nervous. I was like, what card's going to come out? What, is it going to be a bad one? This is really good. Okay, and then let's get into some general messages for all of you watching right now. Okay, these are great. They're very healing messages that are coming through, and I'm excited. So, okay. So I pulled the action card and the love card. I also pulled the angel of communication. So, a lot of us it's time to take action. It's time to take action going after the things we love, right? The things we love. And for a lot of you watching, part of your gifts are communication. You're already very good communicators. You're improving a lot, and you have something to share. You have a voice, is what I'm hearing. You have a voice. It's time to start taking the necessary steps, because you have a lot of love to give. You have a lot of love for the planet and the people around you, and they really need it. And it's time to just take one step every day. So that's what I'm hearing. Every single day, take one step. It can be a small step that will put you in the energy of helping the planet, of speaking your truth, of getting vulnerable and going after what you love. Okay? And then we have Guardian. So whenever this card pulls up, it talks about our guides and our angels really being close with us, really being close and really helping us and guiding us. Yeah? So you have a lot of support. You have a whole team around you. You have a beautiful energy that's guiding you. And I feel as though a lot of you know that, and you feel that in your intuition, because your intuition is strengthening. Yeah? There's also so much healing happening with the Temperance. So much healing. You've been filling your own cup, and you've really mastered your emotions with this Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords. You're mastering your mind and your emotions. You're coming into calmer waters. You're seeing the path that you need to go down. And for those of you that don't see the path, it is going to be becoming more clear. Just follow your heart. I know it sounds cheesy, but it's like follow what you love. Follow what excites you. Do something every day that makes you happy, okay? Write down your goals and dream big. So get writing, get journaling, get scripting, right? Using manifestation, but also just processing your thoughts. You know, like, what does make me happy? I don't know. Let's write them down. Ask for support before you go to write. Say, hey, angels, guides, what messages do you have for me? Will you help me? Will you guide me? Spirit source, help me to channel the messages I need to hear. And then just start writing and see what comes out, because you'll be surprised when you kind of set that intention before and you kind of command that energy, what will come out when you write. Because yeah, with this Three of Wands and this Seven of Wands, I just see a lot of you like having this spark and this energy. I feel like there's some people holding you back with this Father of Wands in reverse. There are some people that are skeptical of your energy, your look on life, your outlook on life. There's some people out there that are a little, and you know what? There's always going to be people like that. There's always going to be people. There's people that are like that towards me, and it is what it is, right? I focus on the people that actually believe in me, that have love to share, that want to learn, you know, people that want to help people. Like, those are the people I focus on in my healing practice, right? I don't worry about the people that look at me like I'm insane or crazy or I don't know what I'm talking about. And I don't always know what I'm talking about. I don't, but you know what I mean. I focus on that more positive energy. And that's what you're being encouraged to do, because that's going to strengthen your intuition, it's going to strengthen your spiritual gifts, and it's going to make your path so much clearer. But I feel like this is you sitting in this boat, and this is like your guide, like rowing the way for you, like taking you on a journey, or something like that. Because then we have the Ten of Cups, and we have the Queen of Pentacles, or the King of Pentacles, I'm sorry. This is emotional fulfillment, this is prosperity, this is happiness. This is just fulfillment and being our own energy and just being very grounded. So I see you coming into this energy, but you have to start taking action. Start taking action. And I feel like that's been a lot of my messages in my pick a card reading, so sorry if I'm being repetitive. It's just such an important thing that's coming through. And you're ready. You're completely ready for this. And I'm excited for you. So please comment down below if this reading helped. Also, make sure to subscribe so you guys know when my 2021 pick a card reading is coming. I'm sending lots of love and light to you all, and I will see you guys next time.